Hello everyone and welcome to this new Maple Story video. Today we have the third episode of our series of solo progressing on a new main account. So, as you know, yesterday I uploaded well, actually it's not gonna be yesterday, but whatever, my last episode, okay? My last episode was me talking about how I didn't like Bowmaster's farming style as opposed to Kind's farming style. But then today I realized that Kind has way too many key inputs for me personally. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna main it. I did reach level 200 on Kind. It took me about 3 days and like a few hours, or like 3 days of actually grinding, right? Like from morning till till I go to sleep. So it's like it's not just 3 days. Like 3 days have passed. You know, it's like um 72 hours, right? It's yeah. It took me a long time. I'm not. It's not actually 72 hours, but a long time. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. So um, basically, I got to level 200. I did a lot of pre-questing, I did a lot of stuff. I enjoyed farming on Kine. I think even if I don't main it, I'm gonna make it into a meso farmer or something like that. Because I did enjoy farming on it, so I don't think I'll just throw it in the garbage or something. I'll actually play on it sometimes. And yeah, I like the character. It's just that it has way too many key inputs. I can't handle it. I don't really want to be bothered learning the mechanics with it, and my hands are just they hurt regardless of what I play. So when I play something that's really intensive, it gets even worse. So I kind of prefer staying away from it basically. And yeah, the character that I probably will go for instead of Kain is gonna be Demon Slayer. So now, hear me out here, okay? This is a good opportunity for you guys to, if you don't know it already, which a lot of you probably do know it, but if you don't, then this is a good opportunity to understand that creating a character in MapleStory is not something that you need to be afraid of doing, right? So when you create a character in MapleStory, it's gonna help you no matter what. Like it's gonna help you even if you never touch that character again. Even if like 5 years from now I'm never touching Kane again, or like I didn't touch Kane for 5 years, or I can't fucking get the name right. I'm sorry. So even if I don't touch Kane for 5 years now, it's still gonna boost my legend. It's still gonna give me a good link skill. It's good. Like there's no downside to leveling up a character you don't really like. The only downside is when you don't have as much time as I do, because I have like a ton of free time. So when you don't have as much time as I do, that's a downside, I guess. But yeah, that's the only thing basically. Like you don't have to be afraid of leveling up a character. So I just the way I approach it is I'm gonna play a bunch of characters until I find one that I wanna say like, right, I'm gonna main it. That's my main. I like this character. So for me, on my main account, previously on my previous main account, sorry, that was Dual Blade. I played every explorer character. I played a bunch of Cygnus Knights. I played everything there was in the game, and I just when I played Dual Blade, I liked it the most. So I just kept playing Dual Blade. But I had every thief in the game leveled up all the way to 200 before I even got to 2k Legion, right? Like I had like 6 or 7 characters level 200 just to check on them, just to try them out. I think when you search for a main, you should never just settle for something even if you don't like it. I think you should really enjoy the character you're playing. So for me personally, I don't mind grinding out for hours on end and just trying out characters over and over again and finding the one that really suits me. So now the next character I'm going for is gonna be Demon Slayer. He looks cool, so, and I don't want to play Explorers because I'm playing Explorers with my friends, so I'm gonna save that um, branch of classes, or like origin I guess, for my friends. So yeah, I'm just gonna play a Demon Slayer and we'll see how it goes. If I like it or don't like it, I don't really know. And yeah, I guess the video is gonna be a bit short again because I I need to settle the main first, because before I start making like longer videos. I will go over what I did on my nodestones with Kain, but just I don't think I'll keep playing Kain. Maybe as a Meso farmer or something like that, or Nord farmer, but I don't think I'll play it as an actual main character anymore. And I really need to settle on the main character before I get the free pet from the event. So yeah, basically I'm gonna try out a bunch of other characters, or maybe I'll just settle for Demon Slayer. Maybe I'll like it enough to settle on it, and yeah, we'll see. So enjoy the rest of the video, guys. Okay, so to quickly or briefly go over what I did with my notes just now, what you just saw was me just organizing everything and setting up everything so that I can like think about it more clearly in the future. So first thing I did was go to node crafting and look at the boost nodes that Kain gets. I realized, okay, I use every single one of those skills, so then I need to boost all of them. So then the next I guess part or stage was just going over to my node stones and check my trios and just organizing trios that I'm gonna use in the future. So this is a perfect trio right here, so I'm gonna use this as a perfect trio. This is an example of a perfect trio for my character. I think, is this one? Yes, this one is a perfect trio as well, so I'm gonna use this one as a perfect trio as well, and this one is a perfect trio as well. So what's gonna happen is I have these three trios, right? So they each have different set of skills, except for this one, because you're gonna have to boost well, I'll go over it later, never mind, just ignore it. So anyways, let's just focus on these two. I wish I could just move them to be next to each other, but let's just focus on these two, right? So basically, I have Falling Dust as the first skill, right? So Falling Dust is the skill that's gonna upgrade this node stone. So if I go into node crafting, I'll look for Falling Dust, and then I'll create a boost node that's based on Falling Dust, right? Then I'll combine it with this boost node, and it will level it up. I'm assuming you know how node stones work. I'm just covering all my bases just to make sure that nobody gets confused. So basically, this is the first perfect trio that we're gonna use, and it's using Falling Dust. And it also uses in the trio there's also Dragon Fang and Strike Arrow, right? So then if I go into this one, this is a Strike Arrow based node that's level 5. The reason it's level 5 is because I'm using all three of those skills frequently while I'm farming. So I decided, okay, I'll save this node because it starts with Strike Arrow, and I need Strike Arrow as a base node, potentially. I don't need it exactly, but potentially I'm gonna use it. So I decided, okay, I'll level it up. This is gonna be my farming node for now until I get something better. It's a temporary node, it's a placeholder, and when I craft nodes, when I go into node crafting, I'm gonna craft only strike arrows. When I have node shards, I'm gonna create only strike arrows and just combine them with this one until I get a strike arrow with Falling Dust and Dragon Fang as well, and then I'll just transfer this one into the other one. I hope this isn't too complicated, but yeah, that's basically the whole premise of what I'm doing here. And there's also this Dragon Fang based one that's also working on the same principle. There's also this one, and then I guess this one, and then this one as well. Like, all of them are working on the same principle. The only one that I didn't get like a second one, or I did actually, and I accidentally disassemble it, and I realized it only just now. So yeah, I needed to save another one for this one, for Chain Sickle and Phantom Blade, or Falling Dust based. Um, either Chain Sickle based or Falling Dust based. And yeah, I think I cleared out everything. I hope so. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, and thank you guys very much for watching. See ya.